Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. If you like making money, click subscribe. It's that easy. Just click. Now I'm going to talk about uranium. This is an uranium update. Looking at all these charts, I'm seeing weakness here. So am I doing anything? No. A ratio is 60 pounds, 1 ounce gold, super cheap. So that's where I like to buy. Does that mean I buy right now? No. It means you can be patient. You can try to find the best buying opportunities that the market presents. I use charts to do that. So that's what we're looking at, is the technical analysis in the charts to see what could be potential good buying opportunities. So this is uranium update. I'm going to look at some of the companies. So it looks like uranium is in pullback mode. I call that pullback mode. Still looking kind of top heavy in some of the charts with bearish. It auto-corrected engulfings. It's bearish engulfings and bearish piercings. So we've got a chart here. This thing could be breaking to the downside. I didn't look. This was early kind of morning. If this thing kind of blows through here, we may get a pretty good pullback here. Now, am I selling my stake? No, I'm not. I'm not going in and out. I told everyone I'm not trading in and out. I'm accumulating undervalued assets. That's what billionaires do. I'm going to invest like I'm a billionaire with a B, not an M, a B. So we could be pulling back here. I'm being patient. It's already broken down to the downside, so we may get caught in this area in here, more like a 450. We may move down a little bit to the $4 to 450 range. CCJ, again, I'm watching this, seeing if this thing breaks. We could break down a little bit, move down a couple dollars a share. Global Atomic, I've got circled there, kind of a bearish engulfing. Another bearish engulfing. We're getting a lot of down days up here. Is this going to come to the downside? Maybe. Again, I'm not selling out. These are incredibly undervalued. We just haven't seen the price of uranium take off yet. So we might get another good buying opportunity here. Goviax, bearish engulfing, bearish engulfing, bearish engulfing, bearish engulfing, bear. I think we're going to head lower. I think we're going to head lower for a little bit. We may get another really good buying opportunity. And you know what? I hope it heads lower so I can cost average in more to Goviax Uranium. I like that company quite a bit. Alaska, what'd this do? Broke out, pulled back, kind of doing a little back test here. Is this going to break out to the downside? I don't know. But, might be a good spot to be looking at it even down here. Next Gen Energy, it's testing its support line. We'll see if it holds. Deep Yellow, it's at the bottom of the triangle. Doesn't look too bad. I like the little up day. I don't see a little bearish engulfing there. There's one here. A little bit, but it's not too bad. I think this thing might hold. We'll see where it goes. Some of these companies, I like them so much. Me personally, I would be a buyer down at 50 cents here. It doesn't look too bad. And if it breaks to the downside, I'll wait for it to gather itself and probably buy down there too. Bannerman looks like it's putting in a nice little flag pattern as well. Doesn't have a direction to show me which way it's going to break. But Bannerman's a good company. I think it's a decent company. It's a developer in Africa. Now, Plateau Uranium, this thing looks like it wants to head lower. We've got a nice bearish engulfing here, bearish engulfing here. It was moving sideways. If this thing comes back here, I'm going to be a buyer. I'm a buyer down here. That's where I'm going to get greedy when others are looking to sell their shares. I'm going to swoop in and buy your guys' shares if you're going to be selling them. It's going to be on sale. Here's Forces Metals. This is still in a pretty good uptrend. But notice how this thing moves. Up, pull back, up, pull back, up, pull back. Some of these pullbacks are larger than others, depending on the stocks, depending on where they're at and how much they pulled up. So, to me, I think I see potential opportunities in the future. I see this pulling back. That's what we're looking at right now. Sideways movements to pullbacks. We're going to have to look to see if these support lines hold. If they don't hold, I expect it to pull back even further. Am I selling my stuff? No. It's about accumulating. It's about accumulating shares in undervalued assets. Are these assets undervalued? Yes. They're massively undervalued. It's an anomaly in history. Do I think that uranium is going to be used in ever greater quantities in the future? Yes. Do I think that the uranium price will go up in the future? Yes. Are the uranium prices below the cost of the mid-cost producers? Yes. So the fundamentals have never been better, but we're seeing that the prices are declining. And that's okay. It gives us more buying opportunities. So what needs to happen with a lot of you guys is you have to be very confident in the fundamental and the thesis. You have to be extremely patient. You have to know that you're right. This right here is what I buy into. I'm not going to buy, I'm going to let this weakness, this pullback pull off. When I see a bottom, pick a couple off. Pick off my favorite ones, the ones that look like they're of the best opportunities. And then I'm going to hold on, just like I've been doing. So I'm going to pick up some of these when they bottom. I'll let you guys know when I'm picking them off, and I'm being patient here. That's all. It's a game of patience. That's all it is. And what I do is, let's say I've got a couple $1,000 or $1,000 or whatever it is, $1,000. What I'm going to do is, if I like 4 or 5 companies, if it's 5 companies, I'll put $200 in all 5. If it's 10 companies and I've got $1,000, I'll put 100 in each, 100, 100, 100, 100. If there's no transaction costs, if there's nothing and it's free, I'll spread it all out and I'll just add in, keep adding in as I get money. And I add into those that have the best opportunities at that moment. It might be the best in base load right now. Maybe next time it's Canalaska. Maybe the next time it's Goviax. I just pick them off when they're down. I'm not going to buy Forces metals because I don't chase. This is probably going to go into a pullback mode. It's probably going to pull back some over here. I'm not going to buy it when it's up there. I don't chase things. I'm patient and I buy them when they're down. Plateau energy looks very enticing at the moment, but it's not showing characteristics of a bottom yet. So I'm not buying it yet, but I will be at some point. I don't own a ton of it yet. So I want to own a little bit more. I'm going to wait, buy it when I see it bottom. Will I get the ultimate bottom? Probably not. That's okay. I'm going to buy into strength. I'm going to have this thing bottom, kind of come out, and then I'll start buying it where I think it's bottomed and coming back up. And sometimes I get a little aggressive. Sometimes, you know what? I don't catch the bottom. Sometimes I buy it and it goes down another 30, 40%, and I'm down on my position. Does that mean I'm wrong? No, I just buy more. I buy more if I think the company is good. Now, I don't buy a ton into some of these exploration companies because they can continue to go down. So I try to get into the producers. I try to get into the developers. And in uranium, you kind of are stuck with just developer exploration type companies. There's not too many producing type companies. So it does carry a little more risk. So I spread it out amongst all of them. If you guys like this update, give me a thumbs up. Leave comments below on what you guys think. Love to hear your opinions. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.